Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed and we've returned back to Spiegel Ei. After some really difficult head bashing, some questions need to be asked and etc. I think I fathomed out the correct numbers, so diamonds I'm going to go through first because this one I really mucked up here because I used the number 4 twice. I used it after 2 times and then the number before 5. Whereas it should be 2 plus 7 equals 9 minus 4. But it should be 2 times 3 equals 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. So the remaining number is 8. But the question is, how would the player be able to fathom out that the remaining number that you don't use in these equations is the number that you put into the combination thing? Like, that in itself is illogical, developer. Like, hardly anyone would be able to fathom out that that is the thing that you need to do. So this one, I should have looked at my clue a bit more readily and see that that's the same structure as the periodic table. So we're looking at 1 and then 2. But then looking at this, we've got O and then NE, which is 1. So after that, spades is still a bit of an anomaly. Does that 0 still work within the art gallery in the mirror world? And I get it throughout this game. What you do in one world can also have effects in the other world as well. So it's like you're doing something else as well as the thing that you're doing, with unintended consequences as well. So the spade is 0, you just get the palette knife and scrape off a black painting. Hearts, however, let's see here. Heart is at the middle level where the squares are slightly darker. What you want to do is spell out the colours themselves. But where I got mixed up last time is that I thought it was purple rather than violet. But it makes up 11. So it should be 10811. And if it's not that, then I may as well jump off a cliff and be rid of this painful world, because things sometimes are not worth living for. Anyways, not that one. That one was already stupid enough, that pin. Right, let's go over here and try and fathom this one out. Thank you. There is some sense after all. Right. Let me bet. We unlock this and nothing happens. Now, I think I know what will happen is that the circus within the mirror world will get unlocked. It's menacing. Why are you menacing? Hi, open. There was a doorknob inside. There's also a small piece of paper. You can't just open something that doesn't belong to you without permission. You really are a naughty child. You promised me that you'll behave. Liar. Excuse me? And you're saying, well, you're just staying there while a menacing rabbit is with you. Okay, another sea of lotuses, okay. Same scenery, same background. Reused assets. Here we are again. This is the place where you are not known, okay? This is the place where you are not needed. That's not cool. The more you know of this side, the more boundaries will disappear. You listen to when they speak. They are attached to you and will follow you as if a shadow to the very ends of the earth. Perhaps, maybe it could be that you are instead their shadow. I am nobody's shadow, thank you very much. How awful to have his life cut short like this. I heard that he was trying to save his daughter from falling off the boat at the lake. That child, she hasn't spoken a word since the accident. The poor thing. I wonder what his wife will do from now on. Yes, and just before that, that girl is actually us. Are you listening to me? What do you think? Oh, at dinner time. Hey, Al, were you listening? Let's be honest, no. Sheesh, you're supposed to be listening. I don't know what you were talking about. I was in a lapsadaisical sort of thing. Tuma, what are you doing? Peering through a donut hole? Really? And what do you see? Puppy. Haha, that's pretty neat. Thank you. By the way, I noticed that you were staring at the mirror for a long while earlier. That can't be good for you, you know. If you keep up with that, you'll start to experience that. I don't know German. Yes, a phenomenon. You know, when things start to look weird the more you look at it. Regardless, it can't be good for you. The more I look at a game, the more illogical its puzzles become. My bad. Through, have you sent today's report to the director? Oh, I totally forgot. Then, sorry, but I have to get going to the other building. I'll be back soon. What kind of hierarchy is going on here? Hello? I can see him. Will you be leaving again? You're still venturing through that donut hole. Okie dokie. Now, wait a minute. Yeah, the clock's progressing, actually. It was pointed at 2 o'clock. Now it's at 3 o'clock. Lovely. And that wasn't there before. I feel like the library has hints for puzzles at multiple points within the game. Seriously? This again? There are voices coming from inside. Listen. It's just me, or do you get the feeling that there's someone listening into our conversations? You're just overthinking everything and imagining things. But recently I feel like somehow everyone knows all of my private thoughts and feelings. I won't worry if I were you. I doubt we have any naughty children here who would eavesdrop on other people's conversations. Isn't that right? Yeah, exactly. Keep talking like that. Keep thinking that there's nobody listening in. Yeah, there's definitely more things showing up within the mansion, the house, the estate. Everywhere. Rabbit there for some odd reason. Let's investigate the other places first to see what we have going down here. Yeah, still the room which only provides story dialogue add-ons. If you get what I mean. Yeah, attached doorknob, but doorknob is now attached. So this will also have a profound effect on the mirror world, where it will be able to allow us to unlock that room, or go into that room where it was like, well, the door is unlocked, but you somehow can't get into the room, or something like that. The door jammed. Door jammed and all that. There's a case here in the shape of eggs. We will open them. There is a plastic key inside. Lovely. We will take it, obviously. We're not just going to leave it there. If we can use it, we will take it. That's my slogan for today. Someone's going to put that down in the comments section. If it can be... It's locked. What? Phone going off. Hello, it's me. It appears you've been watched by a member of an organization. Your every move has been recollated. I'd watch it if I were you. Yes, exactly. I'm the organization that's recording your every movement. So from now on, we'll use a cipher to communicate with each other. You do remember our secret code, don't you? It's... Yeah, there's the other version of us. If it can be used, we will use it. Right. So that rabbit was there to block us, although I should have interacted with it really, just to see what would happen. What kind of dialogue will go down. Here we go. Well, it definitely did have a profound effect, but in a way which I did not expect. I thought the room would be different. Not... Sorry, I thought the room would be the same shape, not different. We meet again, brunette. You mean me? Yeah, that's right. I'm not brunette. Right now I'm going to the sea to visit my friend. Okay. As a special occasion, I'll allow you to come along. Rejoice. So that settles it then. Puppy and brunette are going to team up. I am not brunette. I have a name. That name, though, I have no idea. If you want to pass through me, you must answer my question. I want you to tell me how much water is in this sea. Alright, so for me to figure out that out, I'll grab a bucket first. Then I'll fill up the bucket with seawater and drink it. And then count how many bucketfuls I drank. That doesn't measure the exact amount that you put within it. Just kidding. Please, don't look at me like that, you're scaring me. Alright. Whenever I try to get over there, that bird keeps coming up with one unreasonable demand after another. He doesn't intend to let anyone through. What a jerk. You know, we could just punch our way through. Go to the zoo first. Is it? There's not a way through. Oh! Hold on. We can't get in there, but something has escaped from there. Do you see that door over there that's open? So, like, if you look directly east from where I am, there's a balloon, then there's a parasol, and then there's the door that's opened. Actually, it's more like a cage or anything like that, but before the two balloons on the right-hand side of the screen, there is a door that's opened. So, wonder what that was in there, but now is able to be free. Oh yeah, the individual that was there is now with us. Now I need to find a bucket of sorts. Like that on my bucket list. Excuse me? Yeah, this rabbit is kind of carnivorous, isn't it? It's menacing. It sure is. So we're trapped here. We can't go back to the other side until we fathom this one out. Oh dear. What's the other room which we cannot go in? No, wait. We only did two things from the other world. And that one has... Oh, that's blood. You brought the key, right? Oh, the plastic key. Then throw it over here. I feel like this is a bad idea. We shouldn't free this boy for some reason. I have one more favour to ask. Could you use that chalk of yours and draw a door for me? What chalk? Me no have any chalk, hi. Finally free. Thanks. Although I don't really have anything planned for once I got out of here. So how about I follow you? Alright, thanks again. I'll follow you wherever you go. There's nothing inside. Are you sure about that one? An egg that has fallen and cracked. It only has egg whites. Only has egg whites, you say? Then what's the red area that's surrounding the cracked eggs? Egg, sorry. That's not egg white. Egg white, the colour of it is an indication in the name. It's white, not red. Specifically, not blood red. How dare you give me such false information? Yes, it was delicious. What do we do now? What's that strange symbol there? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well, Torso. Oh my, you know my name? Aren't we well informed? Well, and why are you dressed like that? If you have nothing to wear, then I'll lend you my clothes. No good on thanks. I see. Exactly. It's nice to meet you, Tuma. It's nice to meet you too. I take it you know Elle? Nope, she doesn't appear to know me at all. So I'm just a tag-along with nowhere to go and nothing better to do. You're selfish, aren't you? Just don't be a burden to Elle. A burden? Me? Surely you jest. Surely you jest. Another character without a name and may not have any kind of influence on the entire story whatsoever, but then again, has your Ida C been healed, Chicken Legs? My name isn't Chicken and Legs, nor am I an EDC. I'm Torso. And what about yourself? Do you have any name you go by? My name is Puppy, formerly known as Puppy, but was a future Puppy. Basically Puppy. How about I give you another name then? What should it be, I wonder? That one? Chrysalis? Aurelia? Cocoon? I'm good. Exactly. So we're going to recycle between these two bits of dialogue, yeah. We're going to recycle between these two bits of story. Right. Well, we've already found out these puzzles, so we don't actually need these papers anymore, but if we have them, then that's good. Yes, I've brought company this time. Could you come and visit when you have some time to spare? We could have some tea again. Ah, that's right, your teacup was broken, isn't it, young lady? Yes, it is, but I don't have any means to advance with the game. I can't find a bucket or anything like that. Or something that serves as a bucket. Do you know anything of a... You really speak, you know. Yes. Yes, well... Yes, so where does the seawater come from? I'll imagine it has to be coming from a river, right? But if that's the case, we need to dam up the sea so we can measure it without obstruction. Once it's dammed, we'll be able to accurately tell you exactly how much seawater is here. He flew off. Nice one. Exactly. On second thought, I could have flown over, but yeah, exactly. You could have done just that. I mean, you are a bird. You don't have to just walk. Lovely. Got some smart thinking right there. We don't need a bucket. We just need to come up with a convincing way to convince that bird to just go away, rather than being a jerk. What's wrong? The paths up ahead changed. I can't meet up with my friend. Well, that happens. If you neglect the pathways, they tend to change. Let's see if we can rediscover the path forward. Yeah, good idea. Let's see if we can... Okay, so there's a key up there. You have wings, don't you? Nothing but black and mundane here. So mundane. So, nothing but black and white here. So mundane. Aren't you black and white yourself? Yeah, that's the thing, right? There's only a doorknob on that wall there. Sure would be useful if you still had some of that chalk left on you. Thanks for that. There's a white doorknob on the wall. Can we take this door and then put it up the other way so we can indeed go through? What? I didn't even realise where I was until it was too late. Okay. That's the one. That's the one. A starved girl stood before a door. The door read, "Courtesy once, the girl obliged, and then entered the house. May I have something to eat? Even a knob of butter will do," said the starved girl. "Don't look at me. The good stuff is long gone," said the rotten rabbit. "There's some roasted mouse, if you like," said the fattened wolf. A starved bear stood before a door. The door read, "Knock twice, the bear obliged, and then entered the house." "May I have something to eat?" said the starved bear. "Don't look at me, the good stuff is long gone," said the rotten wolf. "There's some roasted rabbit, if you'd like," said the fattened girl. Wow. Don't call a girl fat. Or a boy fat. Don't call anyone fat. A starved rabbit stood before a door. The door read, "Bang on the door, the rabbit obliged, and then entered the house." "May I have something to eat?" said the starved rabbit. "You came in the nick of time. My stomach was starting to grumble," said the starved bear. And so the starved bear was left to waste away all alone until he died. Nah, that's not cool. What's this way? Feels like there should be something here, but we are within the realms of nothingness. There is something that way, but it's not yet presentable to us. Reconnect? Absolutely. And also, we've now got 3 parts of that. Right. Horse, bug, cat. I swear, if you needed to remember how many there were within that book in the real world's library and then interact with the switches that many number of times, there's gonna be an issue here. Down here, there's a pitch black candle placed here. It only emits darkness if it's black. Otherwise, if it was another colour, then it would emit some kind of light. So that's white up, then there's black down. Let's see where we can go from all this. Oh, actually... I think certain ones need to be switched. And the colour which they're up... Okay, this is a bit simpler. So, you need to interact with these so that they change colour, I believe. So what we have present within this room down here is a white horse, a white cat, and a white fish. So I think we only need to switch those ones over. Oh, the lever won't move. Well, isn't that just fantastic, okay? Try to interact with it, but yet no. That's not it, Captain. You need to solve something else first before we can go through that part of the game. And that's locked. Neat. Fantastic. Just absolutely delightful. There's a key up there which I cannot get to. There's only a doorknob on that. Yes, sure would be useful if you still had that chocolate. There are multiple ways around this, you know. That goes there, then we could go through the door. But unfortunately, there's nothing we can do from this point onwards. Oh, hello. Okay, so opposite sides. Yeah, this is really dumb. I'm not gonna lie, this is really daft because you'd have to go by trial and error thing of interact with that wall, press on it, interact with that wall, press on it, interact with that wall, press on it, and do that repeatedly for every single wall within the game. Okay, then let's go through here. There's a black box with a matchbox inside. We will take the matchbox and we will be on our way. So I think the only bit of clue that you can get from all of this is, well, this room has nothing in it, but it can be accessed. This one looks like from the surface that it can't be accessed, but once you reach the other side, it has something in it. So many kind of opposites within the game. So we can use this matchbox to light this up. Yes, please, the candle is now lit. But of course, you have a black flame. Oh dear. See, oh, the lever can be moved now. We won't pull down that lever. We will pull down this. No, wait. We need to pull down the others. Like, the others that are not within that room, we need to pull them down. So I think it was horse, cat, and fish, which were the ones which were present. So we need to push these down so that they are signified as black. There we go, that's the one, heard a noise somewhere, okay. So the colours make sense. It's a visual clue, not something which you need to ponder to yourself and thinking, well, maybe this is the number because, well, it's not used within that diamond hint, so therefore what I need to do is telepathically know without contacting the developer or the translator of the game to try and fathom out where to go from here on out. There's a black key among the piece of broken glass. Pick it up, obviously. Picks up a black key. So now what we need to do is something. Well, that's not it. Yep, sure would be helpful. Hello. Yeah, it's very mundane. Like our new character just knows how to silence other people in a way through really, really creative dialogue. No, not this again! Oh dear, what is all this meant to mean? I don't like this. Why is the same thing presented? Oh wait, they're different. What? That 5 wasn't there before. Oh, I can't go back. Oh dear, hi. Yeah, I knew it. We didn't solve your puzzle, so therefore it's game over. Knock on door. Knock it 3 times. Obviously we'll go through and die. Yep, we'll die. Yep, there we go again, and yep, boom. So, these 2 puzzles are required to get correctly in order to process through without those evil penguins killing us. Hello, that's different, which is nice. And going up to the stairwell of penguin death, or death by penguin. Hi there. It's good to see you again, I'm glad you've made it this far. Why are you so surprised? What's this? Are you wondering who I am? I am Ez. You're Ez. However, that will soon come to a close. So before that happens, there's something I must ask you. Tell me, do you know who Flare is? No, that wasn't a question for you. You know that, right? Why? You still must not really understand who you really are, then. Hey, I think you've had enough time with that body. You don't need it any longer, so why don't you give it to me, if you please? That's really creepy. Forgive me, but I wasn't born to be a husk either. Now close your eyes. I don't want to, because I haven't read that story over there. This place is filled with countless things you don't need. Everyone here is trying to deceive you. Including you. Teacher, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Who can say? Why don't you think it through yourself? Well, biology would indicate the chicken, otherwise it wouldn't be able to lay the egg in the first place. Teacher, which came first, God or man? Who can say? Why don't you find the answer yourself? Well, if man couldn't think of God first, then it would be man. Obviously life itself, who can say? But then again, that's another thing. That's another really deep question. What came first, life or death? Because obviously you wouldn't be alive at first. Well, you give meaning to life, and that was blooded. I think they're tired of us asking questions. Hey, what happens when a person dies? I don't know, maybe you become as light as a hummingbird. I don't know. James, I know you. You came to a park with your father. You were right there, you know, over at that big lake. Huh, did I mistake you for someone else? I don't know, so melted chocolate becomes glass, right? No, rocks that turn into sand can become glass. Has to be. There's no way I'm wrong about this. No way. No, because if chocolate becomes glass, then any kind of direct contact with heat, the chocolate would just melt away. And that's no good. To truly see, you must close your eyes, or else you won't be able to perceive anything. Remember that. And you had to kill me, didn't you? Oh, we killed them. There's a piece of red chalk. We'll pass for now, but you're pierced with a red arrow. Red arrow, and red arrow. What's of all this? And that isn't interactable. We'll take the chalk, pocketed with red chalk. Lovely. That one's blooded, yep. Yeah, the teacher had enough of a student asking questions. That's the only conclusion I can draw from that. What came first, chicken or the egg? What came first, life or death? What came first, this or that? Just fathom it out yourself. Stop asking questions. Just like trying to fathom out a puzzle in this game, Flare. Stop asking questions. We've got chalk, don't you worry. We have the chalk. Ah, you found some chalk. Excellent work, brunette. Does my hair look brunette to you, dear duck? May not even be a duck, but I'm calling you a duck nonetheless. Right, let's go through the door. And then let's go up here. I wonder where it's going to be unlocked within the real world. Okay. And an aquarium of sorts. That's a broken aquarium. Hold on, this could be the other facility that was mentioned about within the real world, where not Tuma or L, but the other character, Fru, I believe her name is called. This could actually be where they go. Oh, a shadowy figure standing here. My dad is a master bowman. He's never missed a target. Target? I feel like the target is intended to be you. But exactly. That's the story of this outcome. An arrow is lodged in. That's the story of the outcome in that at all. A black shadow is blocking the door. Guess we're not moving forward until we take care of it. Exactly. Black shadow, would you kindly go away, please, so that I'm able to continue with my day? No? Okay, obviously not. And that up there is a little misleading, but you could probably indicate the lack of land because there's a lack of crosses over here. Good, there's a black ladder leaning here. Can we take the ladder? Maybe we need some snakes as well in order to play this game. You got what I mean? Snakes and ladders. Okay, let's move on. Right, let's see what else. So, let's see what else is here within the game. So we've got one other door. And this place is a lot of graves. And I can't read it because it's written in mirror writing. So it reads, remember death, but that's none of our concern. Wisdom mouse. Again with the wisdom mouse. Cock robin. Why is it translated as that? Oh gosh, I just realised what's here. It's difficult to read even if I don't understand it. Yeah, I've only just realised that now. Yeah, dark theming at the very least. There's an apple over there. I want it. You can want it all you want, but there's no way for us to reach it. We need a ladder or something. We could have taken the ladder from the other side. It's only a 10-second journey, so it don't matter. And that happens every time? That's no fun, that's not fair. Unless you're into that sort of thing where you like to see the massacre and annihilation of a particular person, yes, we will take it and use it. Brunette, left. Ah, he's going. I'm dropping it, catch. Received the shadow apple. Brunette, right. I'm going to jump, catch me. Watch out, exactly. And did we... Hi. Oh, are you okay? EI? Can you stand? Here, take my hand. We'll take the hand then. Thanks, Brunette. I'm very sorry. Well, you can start feeling sorry, but not saying I'm brunette. Now down the hatch. This is inedible. It's made of shadows after all. Naturally, one cannot fill their stomach on shadows. I'm going to give it to the very generous and kind-hearted brunette. Rejoice! Obtain the shadow apple. Perhaps we can give it to the demon that's over on the right so that we may be able to proceed forward. I think that's how it goes. We need to retrieve the apple and then allow this demon to be satisfied. Yeah, I'm thinking about it too. Is it hungry? Give apple. It's not paying attention to us. We need to grab your attention somehow. How are we going to do that though? I have no idea. Perhaps this fork will do it. No, I guess nothing of the above will do that. Yeah, some things you can fathom out on your own, but other things I feel like you require external help in order to try and fathom out, such as the diamond puzzle. Like, how would anyone in their right mind be able to think, oh, I know what I need to do, I solve this equation, but the number I don't use is the number I put within the code. Hello, this is different. This wasn't here before. So I've gone back to this portion of the game, and now this is this has shown up. Cuck Robin. That's not here. Although we do have a cuck rabbit, though. Oh dear. Okay, why don't you give him that apple we found earlier? It says it can't be used as food, at least it could be used as a target. Okay, the apple was placed on the shadow figure's head. Ah, there we go. Never misses target, obviously. Good, thank you for that target you gave me. I wish I could show you something to show my gratitude, but all I have to give you is this arrow. Still, take it. Got an arrow from a shadowy figure. Lovely. Can we pierce this shadow with it? Why don't you pierce it like I did before? Just use that black arrow you're carrying. Then we can carry on straight through. Black shadow staring directly at us. Brunette, your pocket is looking at a candy. We'll give the candy, give the black shadow a lollipop. Ah, that's a more peaceful way of looking at things rather than stabbing it. Obviously, the friend of ours who likes flowers would not eat something that is... Actually, that is... No, that's got colour, so she would be able to eat it. Let's see... Oh, something's lurking there. Above us. Hello? It's a dead end. I'm tired. I want to take a break. Black Ashes. Black Ashes? You referring to me? That's why I'm talking about you, Ashes. If you're going to talk to me, I have a name already. It's Till. Whatever, it's fine. We can't help that the path has changed, so we may as well take a rest. Oh dear, it'd be nice to have something to burn for a fire. Ei, do you have anything? I have a matchbox. And we have a black flame. I'm bored. Does anyone have anything they want to talk about? Like what? How about you tell me about your... It's Till, not Ashes. About myself? Let's see. A long time ago, my dad used to own a pistol. I wanted to try holding it no matter what, so I intended to get into his room. What's a pistol? Is it sweet? No, it's a weapon. No, it tastes terrible, unless you're a fan of iron. What? I found that his room was always locked, though I couldn't enter without permission at all. But one day, the door was left unlocked and open. I entered the room, and then... Pew, 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 pew. Brunette, are you feeling sleepy? Sorry. Should I sing you a lullaby? And we're going in German again. Guten Abend. Gute Nacht. That. I'm going to try and pronounce that. This sea of lotus flowers again. This again. And you again. What have you got to say to us at this time that is of ableism? I don't understand. Why does everyone want to get to know me? Even if they knew me, nothing would come of it. I have no interest in you guys, so you guys should have no interest in me. Let's just leave it as that. Despite that though, I have a feeling you still want to know. So I'll tell you for yourself instead. It's nice to meet you, Ei. Hello, how do you know my name? The director told me earlier. What were you doing out there with your friends? We were playing Alice. Alice? Ah, you mean Alice in Wonderland. That sounds like fun. What role did you play, Ei? How would you feel if I told you that you could have a new family? I don't know. I never had a father or a mother before. But I think I'd be happy. Then come along with me. From now on, we will be a family. What's the matter, Ei? Is it okay if I call you Dad? Of course you may. Okay, Dad. And we somehow end up here, in this room. What's our next day-to-day task now, then? Now that we're back here in the real world. Now there's 4 different steps. Lovely. It feels like we haven't got far... Burn yourself and you'll be forgiven. Excuse me? Weakling. Coward. What is it? Excuse me? That's the wrong name. Do you wish to recollect by chance? I'm not Flare. What's this? I already know that Ei can't move or act unless Flare tells her to. Everything is the will of Flare. You could even say that Ei herself isn't really needed in all this. In fact, I'd say that body has outlived its usefulness, wouldn't you? Shut up, you. Great, I get this feeling. It feels awfully familiar, but I dread to remember further. And that would be about... Yeah, cannot be cancelled out. We all eat separately in our own buildings. Isn't that a bit strange? How is it where you were from? Filthy child? Don't you call me filthy. I've done nothing to you, and I don't even know you. So how could I do something to a person that I don't even know or remember? That's right, I'm saying that to you. How dare you? I'm engrossed with the story of this game. It's really interesting. Take chalk, yes please. Where else now can we go? We taking the chalk. Oh, we go to the mirror, don't we? Yes. Hi there, you. The magic chalk. Once you've gone inside, there's no going back. Although you are aware of this, you still intend to go there? Whose will do you think that is? I can't go along with you, so I'll stay here. I'll be waiting for you. Because, after all, you're my friend, Ei. Thank you. Damn. So, oh, there's more of these up as well, damn it. This room is louder in. And they're reading a story over here. There's a lot of journal here. We don't know the combination of that journal. Yeah, I think we're going to call it quits for the day. Enough headaches with these sometimes illogical puzzles. But I really like the story of this game. It's really dark in its own way. It's an ableist kind of action with the different entities in the game which don't want you to either know or be there. So that's why our through friend is somehow now being this kind of husk that's saying that you've outlived your usefulness. And are we the husk, or are all the others husks and they just outlive their usefulness and their purpose within the role of the story? Because everything you do here has a profound effect on the other world. So if you do something in the mirror world, it has an effect on the real world, and if you do something in the real world, it has an effect on the mirror world, etc, etc. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we shall see each other in the next time of Spiegel Ei. I feel like there are multiple points in that game where I could have chosen something else, like with the ES character, they try to persuade us to use the arrow to kill that black shadow monster, but we gave it the lollipop instead. Although we could have given Tuma the lollipop since they love flowers. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and take care of yourselves.